Good morning, everyone. This is Justin Elliott with Elliott's Estate Sales, and today is going to be day 6 of a week-long Thrift with Me series while I go to Oklahoma City outlet bins that are Goodwill outlet bins. And if you're unsure what that means is every Goodwill in Oklahoma City is owned by the same LLC or not-for-profit, rather. Lots of people think that Goodwill is a non-for-profit, and, they donate all their money to, homelessness and employment and what have you, and that's not necessarily the case. They actually changed their business and the way that it was set up with the federal government, that they are a not-for-profit, not a non-for-profit, so that they give absolutely all of their money to, homeless people and people that are, less than and are down on their luck. That is not the case. What they, have moved their business into now is providing employment. And I can definitely say from my experience at shopping at Goodwill, I am at Goodwill so much that I have seen people been fired. I have seen people be let go. I have seen people go into work and come out of work in tears because they were fired. I have seen employees throw fits in the middle of Goodwill's floors because they were fired, because they were being written up. Drama, lots of drama. And so, as much as I love Goodwill and I love the service that they provide, Oklahomans are so very dependent on Goodwill to be able to provide them just a place to dump all their crap that they don't want. And I love it because as a reseller, it's really fun. And as someone that goes into an estate sale and you know what sells and what stuff sells for, it is very intriguing for me to come to a Goodwill outlet bin where most of the stuff has been here, and has gone to a Goodwill somewhere in Oklahoma. And when you come here, you will see things from Tulsa, from Norman, from Enid, all the cities in Oklahoma City come to this particular Goodwill outlet bin. And outlet bin, that's what they're called, is outlet bins. And that's because all the merchandise is in a little blue bin that's monstrous. It's about the size of my car. And there's tons of stuff that are stacked and gathered from all the other Goodwill stores. And if you're not familiar with the way it works, Goodwill does what's called a color scheme as far as, discounts. And every week there'll be a different color that's implemented. And when they implement the color, all the colors that were for sale that are on sale that week are then pulled on Saturdays before the next color comes, because the colors are released on Sundays here in Oklahoma. So they'll pull all the old stuff and bring it here and sell it for $0.25 or $1, maybe a little bit less than what they offered it at the store, because it's sold by the pound here at the Goodwill store, outlet store. Whereas at the retail stores, it's going to be priced the highest they can possibly get for it. It will be discounted with a specific color, but some things are never discounted. Some things are just completely pulled and sent right here. So it's definitely something for you to consider when you do go to the outlet bins versus the retail stores for Goodwill, because the prices you'll pay at Goodwill are exorbitantly higher than that you will pay at the Goodwill outlet bins. And that's the reason why they're so popular. So today, right now, it looks like there's about good 10-15 people up there. I've got the people showing up. It is 7:50 or so. And I'm going to go in today. This is going to be an actual Saturday. I'm hoping that they've had the time to restock all of their merchandise that they've had all week, because it has been extraordinarily disappointing for them to be only updating really like kind of one section of the Goodwill outlet bins. And it's the little smaller little plastic bins that come out on the conveyor belt. Those are being regularly redone. But, I have my qualms with those particular bins, because there are a certain amount of things that will come out of there. A lot of it's going to be glassware. A lot of it's going to be some house goods that are not large enough to go into the larger blue bins. There are going to be purses, sometimes shoes, sometimes the most random stuff in the whole wide world. And I've made plenty of money out of those little bitty bins, whether it was medical supplies, a Prada Gucci bag, Louis Vuitton bag. I have found all kinds of stuff at this particular Goodwill outlet bin. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get in, and I will go in there and let you know what I find. Okay? Talk to you soon. Hi everybody, I'm back, and unfortunately I have a little bit of sad news. One, I forgot to give the Goodwill outlet bins back their numbered wristband ticket thing. I guess I'll save that for them. I didn't find anything that was worth buying. I found a lot of things that I could have bought, but you have to realize when you start doing this for a living, just because you go thrifting does not mean you have to buy something every single time you go. And if you do, you start to become, a hoarder. And you start buying things that you think that you might be able to make $1 on when you buy them out of, for a quarter. And if you can't flip them quick enough, you end up with a whole bunch of dollar items in your household and that you're trying to flip that maybe no one wants, and you can't get a high enough price margin on those items to even make it worth your time. So I had about 6 items in my cart. I put them all back. Today is Saturday. It's 9:04. I was in there for an hour, and I don't see there's any reason for me to stay there. Now, I did hear some folks say that they're updating shoes around 3 o'clock or so. And if they update shoes, that they're not updating another part of the store, which would be the smaller bins that come out on the conveyor belt. Just me being very quiet and listening to what others have said, because I'm not the only one that's come here every single day this week. Depressing news. I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you that I found a whole bunch of stuff, and I could be showing you a bunch of stuff right now that I'm going to make a margin of maybe $15 or $20 on, but I really didn't think it was worth it. So I put it all back and I gave my basket to someone, and I'm out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.